Ukraine seizes over $450 million worth of assets from 3 Russian oligarchs.
Here's a summary of the article.
Ukraine has seized assets worth more than $17 billion from Mikhail Fridman, Petr Avan, and Andrei Kosogov, the Security Service of Ukraine announced on October 6. The 3 Russian oligarchs are believed to belong to Putin's inner circle and are involved in financing the war against Ukraine, the SBU said. In total, 20 companies that the oligarchs own, either directly or through offshore companies, have been seized. These include financial companies, communications and IT companies, insurance companies, and mineral water plants, the SBU said. The seizure will prevent the businessmen from transferring the ownership of the companies to fictitious persons in order to avoid the further transfer of assets to the income of Ukraine, the SBU said. 88 Ukrainian companies owned by Russian military industry-linked oligarchs not confiscated. At least 88 Ukrainian companies directly or indirectly owned by Russian oligarchs linked to the country's military industry have not yet been confiscated, the Trap Aggressor project of the State Watch think tank reported on August 10.
This post received a score of 5,900, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Excerpt.
I don't know how Ukraine got a hold on Russian commercial assets, but damn, they need to do it more.
Probably cooperation through EU and North American financial institutions, at least that makes the most sense to me.
Legal action? Still doesn't mean shit if there's no one to enforce it. Most Ukrainians working for Russia do so at the point of a gun.
I think you replied to the wrong guy.
1. Seize assets from the rich. 2. Sell assets to buy weaponry. 3. Use weaponry against the rich. 4. 5. Profit. This isn't a political statement about Ukraine. I'm just saying eat the rich.
When they have their lands back and their people and food stop getting blown up, that might be considered a profit.
Profit is typically considered coming out ahead. All Ukraine wants is what was already Ukraine's.
How is Ukraine ever able to feel safe on the border of a madman? Putin has to go. That is profit.
This is most excellent. Hopefully more assets can be seized from them throughout the coming months.
Good. Now sell it all off and use the money to buy more weaponry so they can defend themselves from rapey Russia.
That's about 450 Storm Shadow's laughing face.
That's a lot of dead admirals.
Woohoo! Fantastic.
So, it's okay if Ukraine does it. But if I try to seize $450 million from some rich cunts, they'll throw me in jail.
That's 'cause you don't have friends with nukes.
You don't know my life.
Yes. Get that bag, boys.
Good. Facum.
Seeing people being anti-Russia here fills me with some sort of hope. YouTube comment sections are full of Republican and pro-Russia meat riders.
And bots. Never forget the troll bots.
Gonna get them good drones now.
How are they still able to seize assets? Wouldn't the oligarchs have moved their shit by now?
I assume the plants were owned by offshore accounts in many levels, and Ukraine only recently found out who was the real owner.
That face is the illustration of the word porcine.
Net worth. Mikhail Fridman, $12.8 billion, Petr Avan, $4.2 billion, Andrei Kosogov, $1.1 billion. If you seize their assets, how are any of them going to be able to put food on the tables of their family? They may have to sacrifice electricity or go without a meal. I wonder if their lifetime of hoarding assets makes losing $464 million, jointly or roughly $155 million each, seem like nothing more than just the cost of doing business, and business is booming.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.